All right, walleye fans from Devil's Lake, North Dakota, here we are, the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit World Walleye Championship. These teams qualified through tournaments last season on the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit, collected their points, made it to here, Devil's Lake, North Dakota, Grahams Island State Park. Got to thank our host, Henry Duray, our host from the Devil's Lake Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau. Always have to thank our sponsors, Cabela's, Ranger Boats, Mercury, Lowrance, Motor Guide, Berkeley Gulp and Berkeley Trilene, Rockstar Mud Flaps, Low Equipment Attachments, Zippo Outdoors, Church Tackle, G-Juice, Optima Batteries, and our friends from Sea Grant. We will have a boat wash right up by the fish cleaning station. As soon as they get done weighing in, they're more than welcome to go up there and get that boat washed off. Take the time to clean, drain, dry. We must protect our waters, folks, so we can keep enjoying them. Share them with the youth. First place here today, $20,000. With a total of $115,030 being paid out here. We also paid out our Team of the Year fund. Total payback at this event, $126,000 and $1,026,860. We've got contingency prizes, Ranger Cup Award, the highest finishing team fishing out of a Ranger boat in that Ranger Cup program earns a $1,000 bonus. We've got the Zippo Hot Hands Award for the biggest fish of the tournament. That's a $250 bonus. We've got the Berkeley Product Prize package, a $500 bonus for the highest finishing team using Berkeley products, talking about them up here on stage or in a post-tournament press release. We've got a $200 bonus for Optima Batteries, the True Blue Award for the highest finishing team using all Optima batteries in their boat. We've also got the Comeback Award. Coming back, the most spots gets a free $500 Rockstar Mud Flap setup. We're filming this for television on Pursuit and NBC Sports, our friends from Carico TV. We got Adam and Jeremy running around with our cameras. Be sure you check us out on Facebook if you want to see some more photos from this event. Also, there'll be some on Outdoors First. Our friends are here taking photos. The Walleye Paparazzi is in the house. Are you folks ready to see some walleyes? I can't hear you. First place went out with 57 pounds, 2 ounces, Jim Prizer and Mike Olson. Second place, 54-13 for Traver Daigle and Paulie Steffen. 54-5 for Devil's Lake's own Al Friedig and Clint DeVere. Corey Sprangle and Derek Novice, 53-3, and our 5th place team went out this morning. 49 pounds, 4 ounces, Troy Morris and Kevin Brewer. Bring them on up here, Captain Ron. Our first team to weigh today, boat number 10. Team from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, went out with 26 pounds, 14 ounces. They've got a 5-fish limit today. It's Jim Erdman and Chris Anderson. $26.14 for their first 2 days. This is a 3-day event. This is our final day. Tough day out in the wind today, boys.
Really tough day today. I think we got Devil's Lake's smallest bag.
Did you guys have a good time fishing here?
Absolutely. No, it's a great system. And tons of fish out there.
And you'd come back to fish here again?
We'd absolutely come back to fish. We enjoyed it a lot. We caught a ton of fish, just not the right ones the last 3 days.
8 pounds, 14 ounces, gives you a total of 35-12. Give them a round of applause, folks. Qualified for the World Walleye Championship. Thanks, guys. Here's your waist slip. Next boat coming to the stage. Boat number 25 from Littleton and Centennial, Colorado. Mike Latimer and Kurt Hannon went out with 19 pounds, 12 ounces for their first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. Set them right in the backs. All the way from Colorado, Devil's Lake. What's your thoughts?
Thank you, Devil's Lake. You guys are a great community. The lake is absolutely wonderful. We feel real privileged to have qualified for this event. We could have done way better, but we went out today. We had a horrible day yesterday, and we just went out to catch 5 in the bag today.
You got 5 worth 9 pounds, 11 ounces for a total of 29.7. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time this week. Caught a lot of fish. Had a lot of fun. So we'll definitely come back again.
Congratulations on qualifying for the World Walleye Championship. We sure appreciate you guys. Be sure you stop up, get that boat washed up for us. Next boat up, boat number 20, our team Rockstar Mud Flaps from Buchanan in Jamestown, North Dakota. Josh and Jared Klein went out with 37 pounds, 3 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box today. Good looking box of fish today. Looking for 19 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead in the World Walleye Championship. Settle down. Waiting for the wind to lock it in. It's dancing.
It is. Hurry up.
How'd you catch these fish out here?
We were trolling cranks, pulling lead core for the last 3 days. Had a few good spots, but we never did give up on our main one, and stumbled a little bit yesterday, but it paid off today.
20 pounds, 1 ounce gives you a total of 57 pounds, 4 ounces. Sets you right in the lead. You are winning the Cabela's World Walleye Championship. How does that feel?
Very good.
We want to weigh a big fish? All right, let's get that done. Going to set the mark today, 7 pounds, 1 ounce. Big fish of the day so far. And our new leaders, did you have a favorite crankbait out there?
We did purple chartreuse, Berkeley flicker shed, number 7.
All right. Get them flicker shads to work. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Our next team up, boat number 9 from Oak Grove, Minnesota, and Oswego, Illinois. Donaldson and Randy Carroll. They went out with 46 pounds, 2 ounces for their first 2 days catch. They've got 2 fish in the box today. They got 2 fish in the box today. Sounds like it might have been a tough day on the water today, my buddy.
Brutal.
You're even wet.
Oh, soaked. This was a long day for us. Got to our number 1 spot, and there was a lot of wind and something missing there.
Fish.
Fish.
Your weight today, 3 pounds, 5 ounces, gives you a total of 49.7. Don, your partner just summed it up. You had a tough day on the water.
The fish moved. The wind came right in. We had 6-footers. We tried to work in it, but they all left. We worked a little rock pile right at the end. We threw back a bunch of these little guys. Wouldn't have helped us much. So we had a great time, and flicker shads was our best bait. They're Berkeley flicker shads all week.
I want to thank you guys. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Great to see you. Donaldson and Randy Carroll. Next team up, boat number 4 from Pawnee, Illinois, and Iron Mountain, Michigan. Dewey Stewart and Don Locke. Went out with 19 pounds, 4 ounces day 1. 3 fish in the box today. There's one really good one in there, though. 3 fish today. How'd you catch them?
Flicker shads. Pretty much something we haven't used all week until yesterday. At the end of the day, I think we tried. Number 9 flicker shads, big ones. And kind of weird. So we stuck with them today. Dewey got the first, 2, and that big thing in there. I don't know what she ate, but it looks like she ate somebody's cow.
All right, let's get that to lock in there for us. 13 pounds, 11 ounces for a total of 32.15. We got a big fish in there we got to weigh. Set that box down. Hold it straight up in the air. Oh, yeah. Yeah, short and round. That's a nice one. Thank you, Donald. 6 pounds even, 6 pounds even. That makes it our second big fish for the day today. Want to remind you guys, stop up, get that boat cleaned up. And we sure appreciate you. Congratulations on qualifying for the World Walleye Championship. Thanks, buddy. Next team up, boat number 12 from Huron and Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Lance Shetter and Brad Behrens went out with 37 pounds, 6 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box today. They need 19 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead in the World Walleye Championship. Settle down. Guys, how was your trip here to Devil's Lake?
Oh, we always have a great time. It's a great city, awesome people every place we've been. We got a group from Ohio traveling with us, and they just raved about it, too.
How you catching these fish out there?
We've been cranking all week. Berkeley flicker minnows, a few flicker shad bites we finally got on today, but all lead core.
All lead core. How about how deep?
Well, we tried to stick in the boulders like a lot of other people this week, and those ran from anywhere from 17 to 21 feet.
And how many of them flicker minnows did you go through this week?
We'll be buying more on the way home.
Come on, Scale, settle down for me. Got anybody out there you want to say hello to?
My wife, Sammy, and my mom and dad. And my kid on the way.
How about yourself?
Oh, my wife and daughters, like always, they're nice enough to let me do this. So, hi, everybody.
23 pounds, 10 ounces for a total of 61 pounds even. Our new leaders. We got a big fish to weigh in there. Let's get it out. We need 7-1 for big fish today. Gonna get it. 8 pounds, 1 ounce. Big fish of the day so far. Congratulations, gentlemen. You are leading the World Walleye Championship.
Feels pretty good, but it's not going to last long.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry that boat. Next team up, boat number 33 from Bennington, Nebraska, and Fort Collins, Colorado, David Harmon and Scotty Bustede. 34 pounds, 4 ounces their first 2 days. 5 fish limit today. How are we doing today, David? Wonderful. Did you guys have a good day out there in the wind?
We did. It was a tough ride back, but up where we were fishing on the north end of the lake, it was pretty calm and fishable, and we just wish we'd have caught a couple bigger ones.
How are you fishing out there?
We're pulling lead core like most of the teams at that end of the lake. Flicker shads, we're using those. You know, we had a couple good spots, but just not enough spots to contend, really.
And did you have a favorite color?
Not really. Perch was a good color for us, but we switched a lot, and it was pretty spread out across the colors.
16 pounds, 3 ounces for a total of 50 pounds, 7 ounces. Put you in 7th place. We got a big fish to weigh today. All right, we'll get you hustled off here. Be sure you stop up, clean, drain, and dry your boats. And we'll have us a shindig tonight. Next team up, boat number 17 from Fargo, North Dakota. Went out with 45 pounds, 7 ounces, day 1, day 2. Don Denning and Chad Malloy. They've got a 5 fish limit in the box. They need 15 pounds, 9 ounces to take the lead in the World Walleye Championship. They're smiling and joking around. They've got a good box of fish. Looking for 15-9. Oh, yeah, it'll fit. Oh, yeah, look at this, folks. 36 pounds, 12 ounces. Our leaders right now with 82 pounds, 3 ounces. You got big fish in there you want to weigh today? Put that box down. We'll get it out of there. Get the cameras ready. Holy cow. Which one is the big one? They're all big ones, folks. Woo! Woo! All right, which one's the biggest? All right, set it in there. We're looking for 8 pounds, 1 ounce. Settle in. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. 2nd place, big fish of the day so far. Let's get them over in the water and let's do some talking here. Let's teach some of these folks out here how you're catching these fish. We got the fish wrangle going on over here. There's that. Chad, how you catching these fish out there? 36 pounds, 12 ounces.
Unbelievable, Rusty. Today was the best day of fishing we've ever had. It was unbelievable. We drive the Ranger right up to the tower, mark it on the Lawrence. I say, Don, there it is. He stops the boat, pinpoint in this rough water. Bam! Let the lure down, swallows it right up. By 9 o'clock, we had 5 fish in the boat. We didn't even have to look at one. They went right in. They were all over 20 inches. By 10 o'clock, we had 2 more upgrades. We were done, and we were over here eating lunch.
What's that lure you're dropping down there?
Well, we're using a Northland puppet minnow and a jig and wrap. Number 7s and 9s, and the bigger ones are the Northland ones.
Favorite color?
They don't stay on very long. You snag them up and you lose them, and you tie a different one on. It doesn't matter the color.
And
blue is pretty good. Blue is a popular color. Anything with blue seemed to work really well.
Is there a depth you're looking at?
You know, on those towers, kind of where the mud meets the rock, that's where we'd see those arcs on that Lawrence. If it wasn't for that Lawrence unit, we would not be catching those fish. We could see every fish we caught when we went over it.
Anybody want to say hi to out there?
Well, my wife and my kid are there. They support me all the way. My son helps me fish, do a little pre-fishing with me. I just love it. And I'd like to say thanks from the town of Devil's Lake. It's just been a great place to hold a tournament. You can always fish, even in this big wind. We were able to fish out there with them Rangers like no problem.
Don Denning, Chad Malloy, our leaders, 82 pounds, 3 ounces. Woo! Coming up next, boat number 1 from Tonganoxie and Oskaloosa, Kansas, Jimbo Perry and Aaron Wagner. Went out with 38 pounds even. 4 fish in the box today. Jimbo, your trip to Devil's Lake, North Dakota.
That's kind of how our lucks ran a little bit. We got to follow 36 pounds. Come on now.
Aaron, what are you thinking?
I think their fish will eat ours.
4 fish today, 11 pounds, 5 ounces total, 49 pounds, 5 ounces. You qualified for the World Walleye Championship. Would you come back here to this lake and fish again?
I've been here 3 times now, and I can't wait to come back.
We sure appreciate you guys. Be sure you stop up, get that boat washed. Thanks for supporting the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit. Next team up, boat number 7 from Sisseton and Rosholt, South Dakota. Brian Steeken and Sean Carl went out with 24 pounds, 2 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box today. Got that 5 fish limit. Good day today.
A lot better than what we've been having. We had to settle for a couple short fish, but we did get one nice one today.
How'd you catch them?
We did lead core most of the day. In the last couple hours, we went rip jigging at the Pelican Bridge.
They had 24 pounds their first 2 days. Lock in. Come on, scale. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. Total of 41.14. Did we have a big fish to weigh? Need 7-1 to break into the big fish money. Looks like we might make it. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, second place big fish for the day. That is a $200 fish. Congratulations, gentlemen. Step right over, get some pictures. I'll get your weigh slip. Congratulations on making the World Walleye Championship. Coming up next from Walk-On and Dubuque, Iowa, boat number 19. Went out with 34 pounds, 4 ounces. Tommy Scarless and Jeff Lahr. They got a 5 fish limit in the box today to add to their first 2 days' weight of 34 pounds, 3 ounces. Yeah, there we go. 5 fish limit for Tommy and Jeff today, going to be pretty good. How you feeling about this, Tommy?
Well, we thought we had a little bit more than that. We hit the panic button. I don't know why in the heck we put a little fish in the box. That made number 4. It was about 1 o'clock. And we ended up going to the bridge there at Pelican and the Mauvais Coulee. And there's a lot of current there. And Jeff and I are river rats, so we started pulling in the current and just immediately lit them up. And we were done at about 1:30. So we had to ride back mellow, but we went around the Mauvais Coulee there and come out into what they call the Devil's Elbow or the Devil's Corner or whatever. Now, I'm going to tell you what, this was a wonderful day to be driving in a Ranger. And we just kind of took our time coming back and cruised in. What I was incredibly amazed about, though, I'm running the new 111 Minn Kota, and I run Optima batteries. And we had that trolling motor on 5 or 6 all day today. And I still got batteries left. I could probably fish another day with those Optimas. So that was pretty impressive. But we're excited to be here in Devil's Lake, and this is Walleye Excitement!
22 pounds, 9 ounces for a total of 56.13. Puts you in 5th place. Big fish to weigh in there. Oh, 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 7-7. Tied for 3rd place big fish right now. How'd you catch that one?
Uncle Jeff caught this on a Dubuque rig. There's been a lot of confusion about what a Dubuque rig is. It's a double Rapala, but
It was designed in Dubuque, and that's what it's called, is a Dubuque double stick rig.
Congratulations, Tommy Scarless and Jeff Lahr. Next team up, boat number 34 from Gypsum and Overland Park, Kansas. Todd Knepper and Troy Hemme. Went out with 29 pounds, 15 ounces their first 2 days of weight. 3 fish to add today. Looks like it was a rough ride, missing a few parts here and there. 3 fish to show for it. Did you guys enjoy your trip here to Devil's Lake?
Oh, yeah, we've been here several times, and this is a great place. I love fishing here. It beats work.
17 pounds, 8 ounces today. Your total, 47 pounds, 7 ounces. Do we got a big fish to weigh today? All right, let's get it out. How long was that fish?
27.
Lock in. 7 pounds, 14 ounces. Second place big fish for the day so far. Congratulations, gentlemen. Be sure you stop up and clean, drain, and dry that boat. Next team coming to the scales from Yankton, South Dakota and Pleasant Hill, Missouri. Curtis Oliver and Doug Gallant went out with 48 pounds, 13 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box today. Kurt Oliver being past world walleye champion. Ooh, a little bit better than you thought, not too bad. How was your trip out here to Devil's Lake? How you catching these fish?
Boy, I tell you, we had just an awesome week. It was unbelievable. We dealt with some weather, but you guys really got to be proud of the lake you got out here. With the perch and the walleyes, we got 17-inch, we got 18-inch, we got 19-inch. You just got a whole class. I mean, it's just an amazing place to come and fish. We had an awesome time. It was, we had a new ride in, the new Pro V, and it was a test boat, and it done awesome this week. So we just got no complaints at all. We'll be back.
18 pounds, 7 ounces today. Total of 67.4 puts you in second place. Congratulations. Anybody want to say hi to out there?
Just hi to my kids, Isabel and Emily.
Congratulations, guys. Sitting in second place right now. Next team up, boat number 35 from Ottawa and Seneca, Illinois. Father, son, and dog team, Mark, Doug, and Camel Hoster. Went out with 31 pounds, 3 ounces day one. Got 4 fish in the box today. Hi, Camel. How was the dog in the big waves today?
She loved it.
She loved it. Put them in there. 4 fish today. Not quite the weight you guys were looking for, but you don't give up and you keep fishing.
Yeah, we fished till the very end. Took a little bit of a rough ride, but we made it in, so.
31.3 your first 2 days. 4 fish weighing in today. Anybody want to say hi to out there?
No, not really.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Pa. Hi, Jen. I love you.
She's not watching anyway.
Hi, Camel. 11 pounds, 7 ounces for a total of 42.10. Hope you guys had a good time here. Travel safe on your way home. Stop up and get that boat cleaned out, would ya? Thanks for supporting the Masters Walleye Circuit.
Oh, anytime. This is a great town, great place to come to. You'll catch a lot of fish, so if you're looking to catch some eaters, just go out, do a little jigging. You'll get all you want.
Thanks, bud. Coming up next, boat number 15 from Harper's Ferry, Iowa. Carl Holton and Marty Stufen went out with 40 pounds, 9 ounces. First 2 days of weight. 5 fish limit in the box today. Looks like another good solid bag of fish. Set them right on there, Marty. Another good solid box of fish. How you catching them?
We're trolling lead and using Berkeley flicker shad, and we had a special bait, bombers.
Bombers, something different.
Bombers caught a lot of big fish this week.
20 pounds, 9 ounces for a total of 61 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts you in 3rd place. You got a big fish to weigh today? No big fish today. Tell us how you got that shiner.
A little hook in the eye. You got to be careful. Net every fish. That's all I got to say about that. And I just want to tell my girlfriend happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So thanks, Patty, for letting me come. Thanks, Devil's Lake. Awesome place.
We sure appreciate you guys coming. Congratulations. Hope that holds up for a good check.
I got to say hello to my girlfriend Tina and hi to my grandson Lex. How you doing, buddy?
You bet. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, boat number 30 from Madison in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Mike Doris and Brian Tordzen. 42 pounds, 5 ounces, first 2 days. 4 fish today. Tougher day today.
They keep shrinking. I don't know what we fished right next to a bunch of people that caught big fish, so it wasn't our day. That's fine. Win some, you lose most.
Yeah, you won the World Walleye Championship a couple years ago. What do you think about this water?
It's been awesome. We had some great pre-fishing, even though the weather wasn't that great. You know, it was a lot of fun. Caught a lot of walleye, caught a lot of northerns, but it was a great time. The people in Devil's Lake are awesome. Thank you.
12 pounds, 10 ounces today for a total of 54.15. Sets you in 8th place right now. Anybody looking to catch walleyes or fish around Sioux Falls, South Dakota area, Madison, how do they do that?
How do they fish?
Yeah. Where do they go? Where can they fish a tournament in South Dakota?
Well, you just call me and I'll hook you up.
There you go. Call Mike Doris. He runs a tournament.
Can I say hi to my wife and my kids, Caden and Carson? I love you guys. I'll see you tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys, making the World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 16 from Menasha in Appleton, Wisconsin, Robert O'Connell and John Spiegel. Went out with 12 pounds, 8 ounces. First 2 days weight. 5 fish limit in the box today. We'll start out by doing that part.
Hey, happy birthday, Jake.
It's his son's birthday today. He caught him 5 fish limit today. Good job today.
Thanks. Very good tournament here.
5 fish going to weigh in today. 18 pounds, 10 ounces for a total of 31 pounds, 2 ounces. Did you have a good time?
Oh, we always have a good time here. There's just a ton of fish, and we just weren't on the right ones all the time. We had pre-fish was awesome. We had giants catching it. You know, we were catching in pre-fish. We just couldn't get them to go into calm weather.
Got a big fish in there to weigh today? All right. Sure appreciate you guys fishing, supporting the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit. Be sure you clean, drain, dry those boats. Coming up next, boat number 5 from Moorhead, Minnesota and Fargo, North Dakota. Father and son team, Spencer and Ronnie Dietz. Went out with 48 pounds, 2 ounces for their first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. You guys have had a great tournament. 23 pounds, 9 ounces gives you a total of 71 pounds, 11 ounces. You're in 2nd place right now.
Oh, it feels pretty good, especially with today and that wind. You know, we were in a Ranger boat, and we were going sideways east to west with the south wind in the middle of the lake, and there had to have been 3.5, 4 footers, occasional 5 out there, and we were able to stay on them with that Ranger. And I tell you what, we had a Yamaha kicker that held us right where we needed to be, and it worked all week for us.
Ronnie, how's it out here fishing with your son?
awesome. You go back in the days, and I've coached hockey, coached them in hockey and stuff. And sometimes you like to live dreams for your kids and stuff. But this tournament here, I lived the dream. We fished a lot of tournaments up here, and biggest weight in the tournament one day I think we had was 1988, and we come up here and put, this is the first time we put over 20 pounds in 3 days in a row. So I mean, we're really satisfied with that. It was a great time.
Let's give a round of applause. Spencer and Ronnie Dietz, they also did the kids and family fishing clinic. Just take the bag. They helped us out with the kids clinic last night. Keep our sport rolling.
Good job.
Coming up next, boat number 6 from Brighton and Colorado Springs, Colorado. Chad Kiefer and Mark Schoening. Went out with 34 pounds, 9 ounces, first 2 days of weight. 5 fish limit in the box today. Good day, bad day, indifferent?
It was a good day. It's just funny how it works out here. One day you totally destroy them, the next day you're scrambling all over. So it was fun. We love it here.
17 pounds, 3 ounces for a total of 51.12. What do you think about that?
That's okay. We could have done better, but it is what it is. Want to say hi to my wife and kids, tell them I love them, and don't forget to feed the chickens.
Feed them chickens. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Birthday week at the MWC World Walleye Championship. Coming up next, boat number 32 from Fond du Lac and Waupun, Wisconsin. Keith Daniels and Tom Hoinacki. Went out with 31 pounds, 2 ounces. First 2 days weight, 5 fish limit today. A little better each day, he says.
Yeah, this pace, by next month, we'll probably compete.
What did you change from the first day to today?
Not a thing. Did the same thing. We just went up a little bit. We should have this every day, but we didn't.
That's why we call it fishing and not catching, huh?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. Had balls should be my uncle.
Family show. They like softball. 19 pounds, 4 ounces for a total of 50 pounds, 6 ounces. Big fish to weigh today. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a good time. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats, and thanks for your support of the Cabela's Masters Walleye Circuit. Coming up next, boat number 29 from Waterloo and Harpers Ferry, Iowa, Tim Aarons and Mickey Stufen. 28-10, first 2 days. 3 fish in the box today. Sporting their new 30-year anniversary sweatshirts. Did you like Devil's Lake?
Oh, I love it. We could have had a few more, but they were all small, so we were just trying to upgrade, so we had nothing to lose.
3 fish today, 10 pounds even, total 38-10. Good fishing hole, though.
A heck of a fishing hole. Just want to thank everybody. We're very warmly received. You can't find a better fishery in this part of the country. Can't figure it out yet, but we were swinging for 5-pounders today, and that's what we end up with. But I'd love to come back here anytime.
We sure appreciate you guys. Thanks for all you do for supporting the MWC. Our leaders, 82 pounds, 3 ounces, Don Denning and Ted Malloy. 71-11 for Spencer and Ronnie Dietz. Kurt Oliver, Doug Gallant, 67-4, 4th place. Carl Holt and Marty Stufen with 61-2. 5th place, Lance Shetter and Brad Behrens with 61 even. Our next team up from Chilton, Wisconsin and Andover, Minnesota, boat number 26, Jim Preisner and Mike Olson. Went out with 57 pounds, 2 ounces. In the lead today, one lonely walleye today, Jimmy. Where did they go? What happened?
Well, we don't know where they went. We could have boxed 4 or 5 of them this morning, and we decided not to because we decided to go for the win. And it didn't work out, and it really got rough where we were fishing. And
we just couldn't hardly handle it, and we run our trolling battery until it was completely dead. But I tell you what, great community, had a great time. Hopefully, one of these days we can win one.
2 pounds, 8 ounces today, total 59.10. Mikey, just didn't happen, buddy.
No, it didn't happen. The fish were down there. Our Lawrence told us. We just couldn't figure out what they wanted to eat. So, unfortunately, it didn't work out for us, but I'm glad other guys caught them. We know it's just us now.
Thanks, guys. We sure appreciate you. All right, Devil's Lake, are you ready? Here comes our Devil's Lake, North Dakota team. Boat number 22, Al Friday and Clint DeVere. Went out with 54 pounds, 5 ounces. 2 fish in the box today. Al, you guys, you're both still smiling.
Oh, man, you know, if there's such a thing as mental fatigue, we have it. Because we made some of the dumbest mistakes today that you could ever make.
What happened?
Well, our first spot, there was a lot of fish there, but we just couldn't get them to bite. We threw a lot of, we were really stubborn on what our minimum was, and so we never kept a lot of fish that we caught early. And then we weren't stubborn enough on sticking to our game plan, got sidetracked a little bit, ran out of time from where we wanted to go, and this is the result.
You still got one heck of a fishery here.
Yeah, we got a great lake, and it's great fishery, but, you know, this morning when your guys' cameraman was in our boat and he was looking at us and we were pitching fish back, I think he knew a little bit more than we did at that time.
4 pounds, 15 ounces for a total of 59.4. Sitting in 7th place right now. Do we got a big one to weigh? Not today. We'll get you out of here. Go have some fun with your friends out here in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. And I want to thank you two personally. You helped us out a lot getting this set up. And thank you so much for sharing your community and your awesome lake with the MWC.
Oh, you guys are more than welcome. And, you know, the community's been so supportive of the MWC and the NWT when they come here and everything like that. And, you know, Devil's Lake's one of these fisheries where you can catch your fish any way you know how to fish if you stick to a plan. But as you can see, on certain days, it can come back to bite you really bad.
Thanks, guys. Coming up next, boat number 18 from Pierre, South Dakota. Trevor Daigle and Paulie Steffen went out with 54 pounds, 13 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box today. We're looking for 27 pounds, 6 ounces to take the lead in the World Walleye Championship. Winners of this tournament here in the past. 5 fish limit to add to their 54-13. 21 pounds, 9 ounces, 76.6. Second place.
You know, we had a great day. We did everything. We executed everything perfectly. It wasn't our tournament. When we were cranking and we went to pitching to cranking, it was perfect. Just wasn't our tournament.
We got a big one in there to weigh today?
What's the big?
Not today. Trev, just didn't happen. What are you guys trying out there?
You know, we started the morning, we're pitching jigs and ripple shats, Berkeley ripple shats. We tried to do that before the wind came up. So we spot locked, we anchored, we threw with the wind, we covered mid-lake structures, some rocks, some humps. Once the wind came up, we started trolling, and once we found the fish trolling, then we'd go back and we'd pitch those ripple shats to them. And I think we weighed in 3 off, casting jigs and 2 on crankbaits.
Well, you guys took a run at it. 76 pounds, 6 ounces. That's still 3 days worth of good fishing.
You know, this is probably the biggest tournament weight that we've ever had. I mean, the fishing here is unbelievable. We love coming here. You know, that's a big sack. 82 pounds. If someone can beat that, congratulations. That's a huge weight, and congratulations to whoever wins this.
Let's hear it for Trevor Daigle and Paulie Steffen. Next team up, boat number 14 from Rockford, Michigan and McHenry, Illinois. David Kolb and Paul Rogers went out with 37 pounds, 5 ounces. 5 fish limit today. Uncle Paul's smiling big. Not big, just smiling because he's happy to be fishing. Put him right in there. Wonderful place to fish. Did you have a good time here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a great place. We're coming back. And all, yeah, but everybody keeps telling us come back in the winter. I mean, what's wrong with the summer?
I don't know. I don't think it really matters. You can catch fish in this body of water all year round.
Oh yeah, this is a great body of water. There's perch, walleye, tons of fish. It's amazing.
5 fish limit today. 20 pounds, 9 ounces. Total of 57, 14. Sitting in top 10 right now. Still a lot of boats to weigh.
Oh well, we had a good run for it today. We had a 0 to about 130, so just put it on at the end of the day, and it was a lot of fun.
Congratulations, guys. We sure appreciate. Do we have a big fish to weigh? All right. Congratulations, guys, making the World Walleye Championship. Just leave the box there. Don't forget, we do have a boat wash up by the fish cleaning station. Next team up, boat number 28 from Spruce, Michigan. Fishing all by himself, Wayne Van Dyke. He qualified with his partner, Eric Carlson. I know he's watching out there. Hi, Eric. How you doing? We sure miss you being here, buddy. Wayne had 25 pounds, 9 ounces for his first 2 days of weight. He's got 3 fish to weigh today. And I see a big one in there, too. Wayne out there fishing all by yourself. Did you get lonely?
Yeah, you know, you're used to kind of running ideas off on somebody. You know, you kind of ask yourself, well, do you think you should go now? Or it's tough.
3 fish today, 13 pounds, 15 ounces total, 39.8. Do we want to weigh that big one in there? All right. Looking for 8 pounds, 1 ounce for the biggest fish of the day. 9 pounds, 1 ounce. There's our new big fish, money fish. That's a $300 walleye you caught all by yourself.
Yeah, that's cool. It's tough getting in the boat by yourself. I'm telling you that.
We sure appreciate you coming out here and battling against the best of the best all by yourself. And as you can see, he's one of the best as well, folks. Congratulations, Mr. Van Dyke. Eric, he did all right, buddy. Next boat up, boat number 2 from Chilton and Wrightstown, Wisconsin, our reigning World Walleye Champions, Tony Kobrigger and Dan Zwick. 43 pounds, 4 ounces, their first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. No strangers to the stage. Good-looking box of fish. Looking for 38.15 is an awful big number to jump, Tone. You gave it a run.
Yeah, we did. You know what? It was the first time out here. Not enough days of pre-fishing. And he talked to the guys that actually got the fish, and they know the water. We didn't. But you know what? Devil's Lake is full of northern, full of walleyes. It was fun. Got my hands good and cut up, so it's going to be a week of repair.
17 pounds, 8 ounces today. A total of 60 pounds, 12 ounces. Sitting in 7th place right now, Dan. World Walleye Championship. Here we are again, but just not the same finish.
That's okay. It was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. We're not big lead core fishermen, and we did a lot of that pre-fishing and fishing. We just didn't kind of put our finger on it to get it, but we learned a lot, and that's why I got into this. Just keep learning and new bodies of water. It's a ball. I love doing it.
Well, we sure appreciate you guys. Great ambassadors for the Walleye Association all across the country. Thank you, guys. World Walleye Champions, Tony Kobrigger and Dan Zwick. Next boat up, boat number 24 from Hinton, Iowa and Slayton, Minnesota. Daryl Peters and Christopher Lewis. Went out with 34 pounds, 4 ounces from day 1 and 2. 4 fish in the box today. You're missing one.
I know. We kind of swung for the fences and came in with the 4 fish at the end. So flicker shads is what we used all week, trolling and casting, and can't say enough about Berkeley and the sponsorship and Devil's Lake and the MWC.
No regrets here, DP. You put it all out there.
Yeah, we know we really did today. You know, the wind bothered us today, and you know, I'm just happy we made it. And I came into 2014 with just a goal of fishing this year. So, you know, we made the championship and for next year. So, just was a great time. We enjoyed it.
We're proud to have you here. Congratulations. Be sure you stop up there, clean, drain, and dry that boat. We'll see you tonight at the banquet. Next boat up, boat number 27 from Fargo, North Dakota and Robbinsdale, Minnesota, Troy Morris and Kevin Brewer. Went out with 49 pounds, 4 ounces. 5 fish limit in the box. I got out on the water and got a chance to watch these guys in action today. They were our day 1 leaders. Mr. Morris, how was your day today?
We handled a pile of fish. I mean, we've been on fish all week long. You know, we had a nice bag that day 1. You know, we're going to go home champions with that. It was just an awesome day of fishing. And that spot just didn't hold out for us. And this is what it yielded us for the last 2 days is 15, 16 pounds. And I have no idea where them 30 inchers went, but I sure wanted one today.
15 pounds, 10 ounces for a total of 64 pounds, 14 ounces. Puts you in 5th place. Do we have a big fish to weigh today? Brew, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was good. One thing we did learn, I guess, yesterday is the fish were coming up and just nudging the bait a little bit, the jigging wrap. And Troy figured out this. He put a little piece of gulp on the bottom hook, and they seemed to come and commit right away. So they really latched onto that bottom hook. It was great. So.
Congratulations, guys. Good run.
Hey, Frank, if you're watching, we hope everything's well with you, and we want you back soon.
Thanks, Troy. Anybody around here looking to buy a Ranger boat? That's your man right there. Go see Troy Morris. He'll hook you up. Next team up, boat 21 from Platteville, Colorado. Brad Peterson and Jeff Werning. Went out with 33 pounds, 15 ounces. First 2 days weight. 4 fish in the box today. Set them right in there. Did you have a good time?
Had a great time. Ended up this morning, we got out, kind of thought we had it figured out, a couple good fish that we lost at the boat and got unlucky with that, and then this is what happened afterwards.
Long day?
The wind was definitely made a little longer, and after losing those fish, it got a little frustrating. But we had a great time here. Want to thank our sponsors, St. James Realty, Lear Toppers, and Pike's Auto out of Windsor. So we had a fun time. Great place.
Great fishery. 7 pounds, 9 ounces today for a total of 41.8. Appreciate you guys coming and fishing the World Walleye Championship. Congratulations on making it. Coming up next, boat number 3 from Muskego, Wisconsin. Kevin Dahl and Steve Stack. 18 pounds, 11 ounces, first 2 days. 5 fish limit in the box today. Put them right on there, Steve-O. What'd you guys learn out there today?
You know, we just can't get the big ones. We had a few pre-fishing, but not many, and plenty of fish out there to catch. You never go hungry around this area, that's for sure.
10 pounds, 13 ounces for a total of 29.8. Disappointing?
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of pike. A lot of pike. But thank you, Devil's Lake.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you coming. Congratulations. Making the World Walleye Championship yet again. How many times have you made it to this?
This is 17, I believe.
Give them a round of applause, folks. 17 times. Coming up next, boat number 11 from Canton and Avon Lake, Ohio. Scott Gitchie and Jason Koff. Went out with 35 pounds, 4 ounces. 3 fish in the box today. This has got to feel a little bit more like home to you Lake Erie fishermen.
Yeah, we finally got a couple good ones today, but of course the no-call curse that we don't have in Ohio bit us in the butt again.
That's part of the game. 3 fish today. Jason, what do you think? Cabela's treat you good this year. You're on a pro staff again.
You know, I can't thank Cabela so much. You know, they do so much for me, and they do so much for all of us in general. They are the best outfitter in the business, and it shows. They support us all, and it's great.
15 pounds, 3 ounces for a total of 50 pounds, 7 ounces. Anybody you want to say hi to out there?
My wife and kids have been gone for, 7, 8 days now, and I'll tell you, 40 years old and I still get homesick.
You're not homesick. You want to stay a while and fish?
I miss my wife and kids, too. But I would like to thank my father. He lets me come here and play out here with everybody and do my thing. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
What's big fish?
Oh, puts our big fish, 3rd spot.
714.
Oh, he wants to weigh a big one. It is worth a shot. Yeah, you put your $50 in, we'll check it. Lock it in at 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 7.3. Nice. Be sure you clean, drain, and dry those boats, gentlemen. Stop right up the hill right now. Chad Beloy, Don Denning. Come on up. You are on the hot seat right now. Where are our leaders with 82 pounds, 3 ounces? And it appears we have 1 boat left. Is that correct? 1 team left to weigh. Leading the Cabela's World Walleye Championship. How you feeling right now, Chad?
Feeling good, really good.
Don, you nervous a little?
Yeah, I was really nervous when Corey came in and pulled in and parked by us, knowing that he's got some weight, so we figured it would be pretty close.
All right, without further ado, our next team up from Beaver Dam and Brandon, Wisconsin, boat number 23, Corey Sprangel and Derek Navis, went out with 53 pounds, 3 ounces. They've got a 5 fish limit in the box, and they need 29 pounds even to win the Cabela's World Walleye Championship. Are you ready, Devil's Lake? They need 29 pounds, 32 pounds, 10 ounces. This kid is on fire, folks. Cabela's World Walleye Champions. He's won the Cabela's National Team Championship. He's won Cabela's National Walleye Tour events. He is the Cabela's National Walleye Tour Champion. Let's get the big fish out and weigh that first, then we'll talk. You might. Take them all. Pick them fish up and hold them up here. You guys are World Walleye Champions. Woo! Pick the big one and put it in the box. I don't know. Hold them up for the fans. Is Corey's bigger or Derek's bigger? Which one? We need 9 pounds, 1 ounce, 8 pounds, 14 ounces. Second place big fish for the day. Put them in the bag. Put them over there in the water. Let's get them a drink. Get them fish over in the water, and let's talk to our World Walleye Champions. Trophies, please. Let's hear it for national television. Devil's Lake, your World Walleye Champions, Corey Sprangle and Derek Novice.
I've had my shadows and kicks in my bed, but I've come through. And I need to go on. We are the champions, my friends. And we'll keep
All right.
on fighting till the end.
Oh, my goodness. How'd you catch them? How fast? What color? How deep? Give it up.
Berkeley flicker shads, fire tiger, green and white. Today color changed a little bit. White was definitely key. We were pulling mostly lead core, 20-pound fire line for leaders. 25 to 27 feet was kind of our key for getting our bigger fish. We did a little of everything the first 2 days. I mean, we jigged, we trolled, but trolling was mainly our key out there. Definitely.
I got a chance to be out there in the water and watch some of the action. You guys were doing something just a little bit different than the rest of them. How fast were you going?
We were going, pretty slow. Today was probably a little bit faster than we had been. We were going 1.8 or so, but most of the time when we were going, the last few days when it was calmer, it was 1.5, 1.6, maybe 1.7 if we're lucky. But today with the wind and, the boat control, we were fishing, paralleling, those 5-foot waves or bigger sometimes. And so boat control is a little bit of a key, so I would speed it up a little bit. We had to let out a ton more line because of surging. But, those flicker shads, you got it anywhere, near bottom. And that was the key that I think that we were doing that a lot of other guys weren't. We were pounding bottom. And if you weren't pounding bottom, you caught half the fish. And, the first day we probably went through, 30, 40 flicker shads. And then the next day it was probably, 15, 20, but we probably snagged back about 5 of our from the day before. And so it was a good thing that the color changed a little bit today. We're running a little short. I want to thank, my Berkeley partner, Tommy Scarless, for giving me a bunch of flicker shads, and Randy Harwood and a couple other guys for some extra crankbaits. But we had enough crankbaits for the tournament, that was for sure. Today we didn't lose as many, but definitely the speed was a big thing because those fish were swatting at it. You'd feel them miss it one after another, and that was about going slow and let them eat it. I mean, when they eat it, they inhale it.
And sizes?
Number 7 flicker shad we're running. We went through probably 6-8 spools of lead core between 18-pound and 27-pound. It didn't matter as long as you got those baits down to the bottom. We were fishing, like Derek said, that 27, to 25 feet. We went up in Pelican, fished a little bit shallower than that 20 to 18-foot range. But it was all about digging bottom and losing crankbaits.
You had to lose them. got some friends, family, people you want to say hi to, people you want to thank out there?
I want to say hi to everyone, my friends, family, everyone that supported me through all the tournament fishing and everything. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. You know, you're traveling a lot and spending a lot of time away from home with work and everything, missing it, and it takes a lot out there for sure.
Corey?
I'd like to thank everyone that supports me as well. I'm traveling throughout the year fishing 2 circuits, and I'm gone a lot, for my family and my girlfriend and, everyone that supports me. I got a pretty good fan base now, and, I couldn't do it with all the support because there's a lot of weeks where, especially out here where it was blowing 40 for how many days, and, it wasn't the funnest, but you got to keep your head up and keep grinding. The day we found, one of our spots, it was blowing, 40 miles an hour, and I didn't think we were going to find much. We shouldn't have been where we were when we found them, but... and I'd like to thank my sponsors. My Ranger boat today, handled flawlessly as the rest of the days, and with that Mercury Pro XS on the back, it got us to those spots quick. And it was a morning deal for the first couple days. You had to get them quick, because by about 10:30 when that moon set, it was over. And today, we gained about an hour or so every day with that moon set. And, today the wind helped a little bit too. But, I got to thank, all my sponsors that support me, Berkeley, Kruger Farms, B-Blades propellers, those props that I run, give me an extra 2 to 3 miles an hour on, the competition, with the same prop. And, that gets me the job done, a little bit quicker. I was passing boats every day on the way to Pelican in the morning. And, I'd like to thank the rest of my sponsors as well.
Well, Devils Lake, our world walleye champions, Corey Sprangle and Derek Novice. What an incredible tournament. We got to thank all our sponsors. I want to thank Henry Duray right here in the front. You and your staff do an awesome job here. I want to thank all you folks for coming out and sharing a beautiful afternoon with us. I want to thank the Devils Lake Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for getting us here. I believe we're going to be right back here again next year. So any of you folks out there want to come fish, try to hang and bang with these young studs right here, come on out. Check us out on Facebook. Thank you all so very much. We appreciate everything we do. Don't forget to clean, drain, and dry those boats. And also don't forget to take the youth fishing. We must keep the youth involved or our sport will no longer be here. Thank you all so much. That is a wrap from Devils Lake, North Dakota.